Yo, what's up? AJ, the Black World Traveler, is back here on YouTube, man. I've been gone for a couple of weeks because I got back into the work mode. So please forgive me for not putting any videos out lately because I've been really busy. So before I get this video started, please, if you like my channel, please like, share, subscribe to this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't hit that notification button, hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I shoot new videos. Now let's get right to it. So your boy AJ Black World Traveler was in Panama City, Panama for 31 days on vacation. There's some things I want to share with you, how the trip went. Basically, the trip went amazing. I spent 31 days there. This time I invited some friends. So it wasn't just me there for these 31 days. It was my buddy Ramon came for 22 days. My boy Rick and his son came for 7 days. My boy G and his boys came for 4 days. And my man Doc Jones came for 8 days. And they all came to, check out Panama and visit. And basically everybody had a great time. Now I'll make this short and sweet. So the most important thing to me when I take these vacations is for relaxation. Now I take my vacations to strictly relax. I kind of move on my schedule. I don't like to do not much unless I feel like doing it because I work 11 months straight with barely any days off. So when I do take my 30-day vacation, it's for me. It's all about me when I take the vacation. Now I'm going to tell you what I did learn on this vacation about being a single man and dating. Now being a single man dating, I am single, so I told you when I do travel the world, I do date. Like, I don't really date much in the States unless I meet somebody organically. I will not online date in the States anymore. But so when I did leave, of course, I didn't have nobody that I was in contact with here. So when I went over there, I did go on a couple of dates. They were cool. The thing about it, the reason why there were no repeat dates because some of the women's agendas were different. Like, everywhere you go in the world, I don't care if the United States, Africa, wherever you go, there are different type of women. There are women who are independent, who do their own thing. There are women who need men. The difference between dating in Latin America and dating in the United States is that the women, they know they need men. They really know they need men. So they more appreciate the man, to where in the United States, women don't really appreciate the man. They feel they can do it by themselves. They're independent. And so there's a lot of tension between the American woman and the American man right now. I'm not going to go through all that battling. I'll go somewhere else. I've been in this country for 52 years. I'm still single. Women that I have met, we just didn't see eye to eye. They wanted kids and I didn't want kids, or they had kids, but they didn't understand the protocol. Like I always try to explain, if I'm not your man, I should meet your kids. And that's a lot of times women want to try to bring in the kids around when you get comfortable instead of waiting until you guys decide to be official. So I've been single for that whole time. So I did meet some women this time. I went on a couple of dates. They were cool. The thing about it, the girl I'm actually stayed in contact with, I met her organically. I met her at a restaurant where she works at. I didn't meet her online. It was cool because I would go there and eat at this place called Mercado de Mariscos. It's a market where the fishermen come in with the fresh fish and they basically sell them right there and they cook them. Now, I don't eat fish, I'm a vegan, so at those restaurants, they did have options for me. And so I would go to these places and eat sometimes. One of the waitresses, we end up, liking each other and end up, staying in contact. We ended up dating a couple of times, and we dated until I left, and we've been in contact every day. Now, what's cool about her is that, like I said, I met her organically. I met her there. It wasn't no thing where, I was trying to, just go online and see. I went online with a couple of dates. I went on like 4 dates online, and two of the women were kind of like, needy, like, oh, I got to pay this bill, and and then I got this bill coming up, or my kids, we need our lights to get cut out. Like, that's not my problem. If you have kids and you don't know what the dad is, that's on you, because you should You know, if you wouldn't have had children with a man that's going to run off, or you had children with a man, and then you got to rely on some new man that comes in the picture, start paying your bills, it's a bad look on you, and it's a turn off for me because if you're trying to get to know me, even if I'm a visitor, if I'm there for a month or a week or whatever, it's not my job to pay for nothing for you. Now, if you like me as a person and you want to get to know me better, money shouldn't be involved. Like the girl talking to me now, she's like, I was trying to pay her cab. She's like, no, I don't need you to pay my cab. I make my own money. I'll pay the cab. Don't worry about it. And so I like that even more because she wasn't worried about the money. She didn't worry about spending time with me, which made it even better. So when we did get together, we would go work out together. We would go walking together. Like we would go out and eat together. But most of our time, we were either in the gym or taking a walk, you know, or just spending quality time together. And it was cool because I believe in meeting somebody organically. I mean, I'm old school, so it was good to meet somebody like that where I have to worry about going online and, you know, setting up the dates and all that. I mean, that's cool too, but meeting somebody organically, and, you know, she still had her little issues and stuff going on. You know, when I started to see her, who she was when I started being around her. But guess what? We were able to get around it. I still got to keep my eyes on it, and I just met her, so I'm not jumping in anything that fast. I got to take time and, you know, see who I'm dealing with, no matter what woman I talk to. Even when I came back from this vacation, I met somebody, you know, and I've been talking to her too, because I'm just like, see what's happening. You know, you just never know. But the thing about being single mistake I was always making, I would meet one woman and just lock down with that one woman and see what happens. Well, and then I wouldn't go out and date other women to see what the options are, because women do it all the time. They'll date different guys and then, you know, pick the one they think is, you know, the best one. And I just don't want to just lock down the one and then when I commit to her, all of a sudden I see all these flaws. I got to be able to see the flaws and see if I can take your flaws. Everybody got flaws, so I got to be able to meet her, see what her flaws are, and see if I can take her flaws. So that was one thing I learned about dating. Now I will say this: when you are dating in Panama, Panama has a lot of Latin women from all parts of Latin America, mostly Colombia, Panama, and Venezuela. Those are the majority of women you're going to meet in Panama. What's different when you meet a woman in Colombia compared to meeting a woman when you're in Panama? Even if she's Colombian, she's straightforward. Like the women here, if they are working girls, they're going to let you know. I don't do working girls. If she's a woman that wants a boyfriend, she got a regular job, she'll let you know. If she's, you know, want a boyfriend or a husband, she'll let you know. If she wants somebody just to mess around with or whatever, she'll let you know. Like, she'll be upfront with her. That's what I noticed about there. And the reason why it's like that in Panama, because there's a lot of beautiful women and there's a lot of competition for them. So when you are in Panama, you think I'm joking, when you're in Panama, you'll see that there is a lot of competition for women. Women have a lot of competition within themselves because there are so many beautiful women in Panama. I mean, bro, every 10 or 20 steps you take, you're going to see another beautiful woman. It doesn't make any sense, bro. And so some of my buddies didn't believe me. Like my boy Ramon didn't believe me. And Ramon told me, he said, bro, I did not believe what you were saying. And now I'm here seeing it, bro. There are some beautiful women. There are so many beautiful women in Panama. It's kind of hard to just say, okay, I'm just going to, you know, stay this one girl, see what happens. Now you have options. Like, women always have options. So the thing is, men, we have options. And the thing about it, the women know that the men have options. And some of the women don't date the Latin men there because they, you know, I was told that, you know, these guys have several girlfriends. If I lived in a country like this, I ain't gonna lie to you, it'd probably be hard to have one girlfriend. And unless you meet that right person, because I like that. I like being platonic with one person. I just can't have multiple women. It's just too much for me. And if you got multiple women, you got to lie, you got to play games. That's not my thing. I've never been with that. So that's why I've always been with one woman. But I am dating more women to see what my options are so I can make sure I make the right decision, because no one's perfect. But when I'm getting to dating you and I see certain flaws in you or certain things that I can't take, like jealousy or like, you know, insecurity, that's the thing that turns me off. That's my biggest turn off. And, you know, I really have to watch who you are and kind of stand my distance. So, yeah, dating thing there is good. You know, like I say, there's different calibers of women. You have women who, like I said, who strictly want a relationship, and they'll tell you. You got women who just want to, you know, they might be working girls and just want to hang out and you pay them and they have a good time with them. And there's girls out there who who would like you, who want to have a date, but then they also looking for a man to help them with their bills. And she make a comment like, "Oh yeah, I got to pay this bill, I got to pay this, pay this." So there's a girl out there to do that too. The ones that turn me off the most are the ones that are asking for money and the ones who are prostitutes. Those are the ones that turn me off. The ones who have their own jobs, the ones who try to do it herself, I respect her a lot more. Like I would help a woman, any woman, I don't care what country she's in, even in the United States. If I meet a woman, I really like her, and we vibe out, and we got a good relationship, or we got good chemistry, and we can grow with that good chemistry, and I really like her, and say she's going through something, I would step in for her, if she's the kind of girl I'm dating. If I'm dating her and I like her and I want to be with her, now, I would look out for her. Now, if she's just stupidly just blowing her money off, no. I don't care where at, no country, wherever, no one's going to get that. So that's a good thing about that. See, I don't date online in the United States no more, so if I meet a woman in the United States, I didn't meet her online. I met her out, either, at a club or at the grocery store, but you would not see me meet a woman online here. I just don't do the online thing, dating there no more. It's just not worth it. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time, and then my matches are never like the matches I want. I love black women and brown women, and nothing against, white women like that. I mean, if I date a woman, she just has to be beautiful. She got to have. I like color. I like a woman with a brown skin tone. That's what I like. I don't care if her hair's nappy. I don't care if her hair's straight. As long as it's her hair. I don't like doing weaves. I don't like the lashes. I don't like none of that stuff. The BBLs. I don't like that smell. I don't like none of that. Now that's a big advantage in Latin America. Women here are very, very hygienic. So the women smell they smell well, man. Women have a great smell. Their body smell good. They're always classy. A lot of them are very classy and clean cut. They just smell good. They take care of their hygiene well. So you're not going to go on a date with a woman that has some kind of smell on her, because women here are very hygienic. They're about their hygiene. And then they're about their hair. They're about their appearance. And they know that there's so many beautiful women. The women know they have to be on their P's and Q's. Like usually you go to a place and the guys are like that. And the thing about it, the guys are very confident here. You don't see too many guys that don't have a girlfriend. So the Latin men out here, what I've noticed, they're really cool with you. Like you speak to them, they speak back. They're really cool. They're not intimidated about you being in their country because, bro, they got so many beautiful women. Bro, you can't date all these women, and there's women out there. To be real, man, majority of the women in these countries do not date foreigners. You might think they do because you see a percentage of them, but you got to realize a lot of these Latin women love their Latin men, and they're gonna stick with their Latin men. So I understand that. So that's why the men don't get jealous of you. They know who they have. They know that these certain girls are not gonna date certain guys because they know they're women. Yeah, you guys like that comment. You guys like this information. Please, hit that like button. I need the like button. I need to get the likes up. Hit that like button. Yeah, but like I say, man, these men, they know what they got, and the women know who they have to be and what kind of competition they have with the women. A lot of the men here are in good shape. A lot of the men take care of themselves. You don't see too many men looking at you crazy when you out because, bro, it's so many women out here. It's so many different type of women, and they're very curvy. Like the thing here is that the women are curvy, hips, thighs, and butts. That's with flat stomachs, man. It's the land of that. I'm gonna be real with you, man. The land of, and then they're approachable. They speak to you. They're respectful. And even if a woman's a working girl, she's gonna be respectful. She's gonna approach you like she's going on a date. I mean, I had a girl hit me up. She was a working girl. I didn't know. She said, "Oh, I like the way you dress." You take my number. I took her number down. Then she said, "What are you here? What are you looking for?" I said, "I want a girlfriend. I want to meet somebody." She said, "Nah, I'm not looking for that. I just want somebody to have fun with." And I said, "Well, I'm not the guy for that." And she's like, she kind of felt some way about it, but I'm not. I don't date prostitutes. It's not my thing. I didn't know she was a prostitute because she was at the club, But they hang out at the regular clubs. But they dress up nice. This is what they do. They go out and they find men. And that's what they want to do. They want you to pay them, and you go have fun with them or whatever. And that's some of them, they do that, and it's legal here. So, and they got, if the girl is a working girl, she got to be registered. That's not my thing, but some people, they like that kind of stuff, and it is legal here. So, yeah, the whole overall trip of dating as a man in Panama, like I say, I learned a lot from this trip compared to my other trips, and this has been fun. Not gonna lie, this was a fun trip this time. All of my trips to Panama has been fun. The people are always amazing. They have a lot of pride. They love their country, and then like I say, and then if you speak Spanish, man, you just have the best advantage in the world. My Spanish has gotten better, so most of the girls I talk to, I speak to them in Spanish, or if it gets too bad, I have to pull a translator out. But some of my conversations, I don't need a translator. I can actually get the point across. If I do need a translator, I will take it out. But a lot of times, I was able to speak amongst them without using the translator because I'm learning Spanish, and that's how I practice. And if the word I don't understand, I'll say, okay, I don't understand that word. I'll look at that word up and say, okay, that's what it is. That's how I remember the words. But yeah, man, overall, amazing. A lot of my friends keep telling me, man, stop telling everybody about Panama. It's going to get turned out. You keep putting the videos about Panama, people can start going. I said, bro, it's funny, but I'm like, we can't, us few men can't take all the women. There's a lot of women, there's a lot of beautiful women here, and a lot of men don't know about it. I think if you look for happiness, you should come to Panama. You want to look for a place where you can find happiness with women, especially if you're not getting attention at home. Like, I ain't lying. When I go on dates with women here, they don't give me the same attention. When I go on dates over there, what's cool about it, if you're on a date with a woman and you're in the car with her, and you guys in an Uber or something, and she's sitting here, she's gonna sit right next to you. She's gonna hold your hand, or she's gonna do some kind of gesture to let you know you're interested. She's gonna give you some kind of gesture to let you know she's interested in you. She's gonna make you feel wanted because they're very affectionate women. The girl I'm talking to now, she asked me, she said, man, are the women in America, they're not really that affectionate? I said, nah, they're not. And she was like, oh yeah, I heard it now. I was like, yeah, they're not, because she's like really affectionate. Like, you're there with her, she want to hug, she want to hold on to you, kiss you, tell her, how good looking you are, you're handsome. And she means it. Like, bro, it's like, it's a different animal. Like, when you get that kind of treatment, you kind of want to go back to it. You want to keep that around you. Now, my buddy asked me, would you bring her to the States? Hell no, I would never bring her here. I'm not bringing a woman here. If I end up getting a girlfriend and she wanted to work here, say if I sponsored her and she wanted to work, it'd be something like that. But to actually bring her here to live, no. I would never bring my woman to come here and live and get turned out and then, she lose it. I ain't saying that every woman would come out here and get turned out, but a lot of things, the culture is different. Not saying that I'm, want a woman to be just totally submissive to me. I just want her to be who she was, and I met her. And I know if she comes here, she might change. Most people come to the States and they do change because they see the opportunity. I ain't got time for all that. So I would rather my woman be down there and I support everything down there than to come here and then have to come here together. And like she's a writer, she's going to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? But if she's not a writer, she's going to rock somebody else. And I can't get mad about it. One thing about me, man, if you want to go somewhere, I don't care if I did bring my woman over here. Say I brought my woman here from Latin America or Asia or whatever, and she met a guy, and then the guy's trying to finesse her and want to kick it with her. Hey, man, she want to go with that dude, she can. I'm not going to stop her to do nothing like that. But I don't even want to go through that, so I wouldn't set myself up for that. But, a woman's going to do what she's going to do. I can't control her. I can't tell her what she can and can't do. You can control the woman. I don't believe in that, though. I don't believe I got to look in your phone or be questioning you about any of these things that you decide to do because you're a grown woman. If you decide to go see somebody else, you have every right to, but don't get mad when I do it. So my thing, I always tell women, look, if you don't, I'll support you 100% if you're my woman. But if we're just like trying to get to know each other and you're not my woman, no, I'm not going to be like sending you money and stuff like that. That's anyone. Even I'm here in the United States and I'm dating a woman here and I see she needs a lot of help, I'm going to help her out, But if I see she's a burden and she's not a help to me, then I'm going to get rid of her. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave her alone and move on. So if you guys like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, AJ the Black World Traveler. I am out.